welcome back. Let's head on over now to our sports studios, and Ayotune joins us with the day's sports news.
Yes, indeed. Serena Williams has equaled the Open-era record of 22 career Grand Slam wins after claiming the Wimbledon crown. Now, the American defeated Angelique Kerber 7-5, 6-3 to draw a level with Steffi Graf's historic milestone. Now, Kerber had beaten Williams in the Australian Open final in January, but couldn't produce another upset.
Williams, 2 sets to 1, 7-5, 6-3.
I've definitely had some sleepless nights, if I'm just honest, with a lot of stuff coming so close and, feeling it and not being able to quite get there. But my goal is always to win at least a slam a year. So, I was getting down to the pressure. I think it was a great final. She played really well. We had a lot of long, tough points. And, I think every single point I worked for and nothing was given to me. So, I made for a really good match.
Serena was serving unbelievable today. And at the end, I was trying everything, but she deserved it today. She really played an unbelievable match. And I think we both play on a really high level. I try everything. And I think that I was not the one who lost the match. I think she won the match.
Andy Murray's amidst Wimbledon's final on Sunday will be a new experience as he prepares for a Grand Slam decider without Roger Federer or even Novak Djokovic on the other side of the net for the first time. Now, Murray's 6-2, 6-3, 6-3 semi-final victory over Thomas Berdych on Friday saw the world number 2 reach his 11th major final, where he will play Miller's Raonic following the Canadian's 5-set win over Federer. Murray will now look to stage a repeat of the 2013 final when he beat Djokovic to end the 77-year wait for a home champion. And Nigerian 100 meters champion Shaye Ogunlewe says he is aiming to conquer Africa and the world after cruising to victory at the All Nigeria Athletics Championships in Delta State. The 24-year-old clocked a new personal best of 10.12 seconds to finish ahead of his rivals and also qualify for the Rio 2016 Olympics.
The process is not about Nigeria anymore for me. The process is Africa and the world. So I am gearing towards that. It's good to conquer the Nigerian scene and to set my mark. Sometimes I've been overlooked, but I knew what I had to do to regain my title and to progress further. I'm not putting any pressure on myself. I'm going to go out there and put on the country's colours and do my best.
France coach Didier Deschamps has backed his team to deal with the phenomenal weight of expectation when they host Portugal in Sunday's Euro 2016 final. Deschamps' side completed their run to the final stage at the Stade de France with a 2-0 win over Germany, and with enthusiasm around the nation reaching fever pitch in anticipation of France's first Euro triumph in 16 years. Deschamps remains confident his players can deal with the pressure. Back to tennis, where Serena Williams has completed the perfect day as she followed up her success in Wimbledon singles with victory in the doubles final. The 34-year-old seemed to be spurred on by her record-equaling feat as she partnered her elder sister Venus to defeat 5th seeds Timea Babos and Yaroslava Shvedova to clinch their 6th doubles title and their first since 2012. Well, that's a wrap in sports news. I'm Ayotunde. Welcome to the news at 10. Continue shortly.
The FBI, alongside local and state law enforcement in downtown Dallas, have continued to investigate Thursday night's deadly shooting of 5 police officers. This was a reprisal after the Tuesday and Wednesday killings of Alton Sterling and Philando Castile. Meanwhile, various leaders in the country have condemned the killings, saying the trend must be stopped.
The killing of 5 policemen was a shock to many, but these protesters are more concerned about the killing of 2 black men by police in Louisiana and Minnesota.
Now it's just out of hand, especially what happened last night. It was predominantly cops that were targeted. The violence isn't going to help anything, but it's going to open a few eyes.
There's this God complex when it comes to black lives where we don't have the right to just like defend our life. Like we're just expected to have the gun there and just lay there and take it and like pray to God that hopefully they will have mercy on our life when it shouldn't be like that.
A similar protest also took place in Atlanta, New York, and other U.S. states. For U.S. presidential candidate Donald Trump, he is concerned about the 12 policemen.
A brutal attack on our police force is an attack on our country and an attack on our families. We must stand in solidarity with law enforcement, which we must remember is the force between civilization and total chaos.
Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton also says the police showed implicit bias and is calling for national guidelines on the use of force by the police.
There are 2 important steps that I will take as president. First, I will bring law enforcement and communities together to develop national guidelines on the use of force by police officers. We will make it clear for everyone to see when deadly force is warranted and when it is not.
While officials maintain that the shooter, Michael Jackson, acted alone, civil rights activist Jesse Jackson calls the attack an insane act of terrorism.
The attack on the officers was a cowardly and insane act of terrorism that in no way represents anything about our long struggle for peace and justice for all.
The Louisiana and Minnesota shootings, both the subject of federal investigations, were the latest in a series of similar incidents that have triggered protest over police use of force against black suspects and racial disparities in the American criminal justice system.
The South Sudan military has confirmed that dozens of people have been killed by clashes in the capital, Juba. Gunfire broke out on Friday evening near the State House, where President Salva Kiir was meeting with Vice President Riek Machar. It's been estimated, but not confirmed, that between 100 and 150 people were killed in the clashes. Based on the incident, the President and his Vice President are calling on the people of South Sudan to respect the peace process and stop the violence. And the main news again, there was outrage today over the killing of a mother of 7 in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, as residents condemned the absence of adequate security of the community. And that's it on the News at 10 tonight. Many thanks for spending time with us. I'm Harriet Admini. Have a great weekend.